Okay, there we go. The stream's back. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. I think I may or may not have glitched out something. Okay. Gotta wait for people to join.
Alright, so I'm taking the night vision. You got it up that time.
Hello. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to join and then we'll discuss what we want to do. I was gonna hook up my tablet so I could like draw, but it wouldn't let me. So I guess we're gonna do something else. I can just like you can suggest stuff if you want. You can, if you want to, Jazz, you can tag some people in the comic studio so they join. Dude, my brother's friends sound like they're 6 and they're like playing Fortnite. Is there like an invite? Okay, share the stream, copy the link. I'm just gonna put that in the comic studio. I know Vivi might not be able to join.
No, I don't like that. I don't like
Okay,
that.
Epic.
Hey,
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay.
I do not like
Real. Vivi might not be able to join, just so you know. So sorry about that. Is Manny here yet? Okay, so I have some like old fan fictions, right? I used to write a lot of those, and this was back when I was like 11, so I was like bad at writing them. So does anyone want to look at those? I'll put up a poll. Hi, Manny.
I'm just turning on all the lights. I'm turning on all the lights so I know I can get
So I'm gonna take this off real quick. So I used to write like a crap ton when I was little, right? Let me just share my screen with the Google Docs. If you see my email thing, don't pay any mind. I have a lot of things that are like half completed. Oh, here's one thing. Guys, I want you to guess how long this thing is. I want you to guess how long this is real quick. I need you to see how long. Oh god, it's still loading. Oh god. So I think you could say that this is just the Crazy House Crazy Ones chant. It's a little long. This is like one of the real. This is the longest document I have. It's still going. Okay, it's still going. Just gonna let that sit for a second. It's still going, which is so fantastic. I think that's all the pages. It's all the same thing. Anyways, so how do you feel about this document? I would read the whole thing, but I actually like having my sanity. Okay, so let's look at some old stuff, alright? Oh yeah, I looked at this because, yeah. Oh dear, I modified this almost 2 years ago. Should we look at it? Should we look at this? Guys, I need your... Should I read this in a dramatic... Should I read the Sea Moon document in a dramatic voice? Alright, guys. How long is this? It is a total of 3 pages. Lovely. It is not complete at all. This was when I was 11, so please do not judge me too harshly. Seafarer was frightened. Everything seemed to be frozen in time. She was cold and it was dark. She couldn't move, but she could see the outside. She saw her sister. Why is she her sister? Frost Queen and her girlfriend Moonlight. Moonlight looked sad and tired. She heard muffled sounds through the thick ice. She could make out her sister profusely apologizing to Moonlight, and she would make a magic shield around the places cookies live. Seafury had no recollection of what happened, but she wanted to reach out and hug poor Moonlight. This is the plot of a Benji X Scarlet song, to be honest. Moonlight looked at the ice statue that was Seafarer, tears in her eyes. She suddenly felt a warmth inside her, warm and sweet, like moonlight. The ice started to crack, slowly freeing her from her icy confinement. Frost Queen and Moonlight smiled hopefully. She was finally free. She grabbed her sword from beside her. Her forever flowing seawater hair flowed into the soda stream below her feet. The warm tropical breeze felt nice against her freezing cold dough. She took a step towards the two. What ... happened? Seafarer said to them. Moonlight started to sob and ran over to Seafarer and wrapped her in a hug. Seafarer was somewhat dazed. What happened, Frost Queen? I was ... scared ... and cold ... 11-year-old me really wanted to make things dramatic, so I use these a lot. Frost Queen explained how she did what was the quickest, but it was immoral and wrong, so she fixed it with the shield ... Oh, Seafarer gathered fragments of her memory back. Meeting Moonlight, meeting Frost Queen in the ocean, and then being frozen. I'm cold ... She was tired and had no idea how long she'd been frozen. Moonlight got in her moon and kindly reached out her hand to her. Do you need a ride too? Moonlight asked Frost Queen. She shook her head. Then we're off. Are y'all enjoying this story, guys? Seafarer was shivering. She was tired. You can lean on me if you want to, Seafarer, Moonlight said to her. Seafarer laid on her shoulder and looked at the star-filled sky. I'm reading this like this for a reason, just so y'all know. The low rushing of the ocean below made the night tranquil and peaceful. After a while, they arrived at Moonlight's house. She has a house. Sea Fairy followed her inside the 3-story house. Why is it why'd you have to specify? You can sleep on my bed. I can always sleep on my moon, Moonlight quietly said. Sea Fairy got in the soft bed and almost instantly fell asleep. She didn't know what time it was, but she woke up to Moonlight gently nudging her shoulder. Sorry to wake you up, but I made you breakfast, Moonlight said with a tray in her hands. Sea Fairy whispered a thanks to Moonlight and took the tray. Since you've just basically been revived and you're exhausted, I was thinking I could take care of you for today. She said next, I'm not going to read this anymore. This is crap. Hi, Vivi. There's a snake in Concrete's room. Are you all right? So just to catch you up to speed, we're reading old documents of fan fiction I have had. I cannot write relationships for crap. Kumi Wolf, Kumio X Werewolf. Kind of the most basic ship you can make, gonna be honest. God help me, why did I... Just so you know, I was like 11 when I wrote these, and I was basically in just 7th grade. I am in 7th grade. I was in 7th grade when I wrote these, so that's fun. By the way, Cotton Candy Cookie is also Kumio's sister for some reason. We're not going to question that at all. Running through the forest, Werewolf was trying to get away from any cookies that might have been afraid of him. After running blindly through the bushes, he realized he was lost. Suddenly, after thrashing through thick vines at the edge of the forest, he was in an unfamiliar place. There was bright pink whipped cream and birds with love letters dripping through the sky. Stop using illusions! Good God. 2 cookies were talking when they looked at him. Hello? Come out. We know you're there, said a smooth voice. Werewolf slowly approached, covered in thorns. Oh dear, what has happened? Said the voice. Werewolf couldn't walk anymore. He collapsed onto his knees. Help, ... he said in a pained voice. He lost consciousness. I'm surprised I could spell that right when I can't use the... Step 3, the floor. When he got up, he saw that he was inside a building. That sounds just like he's in like an institution or anything. Because like, why did I say it like that? How did I ... end up here? Werewolf said in a quiet voice. Oh, you're awake. I'll go tell my sister. By the way, I'm Cotton Candy Cookie. Cotton Candy said. Gumio, he's awake. Don't ask why they're sisters. I was weird. A fox-like creature walked into the room. It looked like it had 9 tails, but Werewolf's vision was blurry, so he wasn't sure. It suddenly turned into a cookie in the blink of an eye. A cookie that can turn into an animal? Werewolf said in a weak voice. I thought I was the only one. His vision cleared and saw the cookie looking endearingly into his eyes. I see that you are awake. You must be Werewolf Cookie, aren't you? Kumio said while staring him straight in the eyes. She was one of the most beautiful beings that he had ever seen. He sat up and said, Yes, I am Werewolf Cookie. Where am I? You are at my house. You were too exhausted to move and it's freezing outside at night. Stay as long as you need here, she said. Werewolf felt strange. Why is this all in one paragraph? This is doo-doo. No, not the full moon, Werewolf said in a painful tone. He's gonna turn into... No! I feel like if we all came together to make like a fan fiction that's like that, it would be like... It would... Oh, nice. By the way, it's like actually like chilly outside today in Kentucky. Thank God. Hold on, I want to show you I need to show you what I think Werewolf looks like here because it looks stupid. Hold on, I gotta find oh, there it is. I'm just gonna... I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to pull it up so you know who I'm talking about because there it is. Open image in new tab. Here, let me share This basically what I'm talking about is this image. This is what werewolf Cookie looks like right now. Yeah. So what I'm talking about, by the way, this is what this is what werewolf looks like in this scene. Anyways, this is just gonna be the background as I read this. He started to transform into a wolf twice his size. Cotton Candy looked concerned, and Kumio was trying to console him. Wait, it's all right. Don't run. No one can hurt you. Kumio was staying relatively calm compared to others through it all, although she never did anything like this for anyone who was sad around her. Werewolf hid in a dark corner and held his face in his paws. Hey, it's all right. It's just the moon. Everything's going to be fine. She sat next to him, attempting to calm him down and stop him from crying. Is he okay? ... Cotton Candy looked into the room and saw Kumiyo's arms wrapped around Werewolf in an attempt to calm him down. He calmed down and hugged her back. You need rest. Follow me to the guest room. Kumiyo grabbed his hand and slowly walked into the guest room. Kumiyo was blushing when she exited the room. Isn't he just the most considerate Cookie? Oh, he's just the sweetest, Kumiyo said lovingly. Do you have a ... crush, Kumiyo? Cotton Candy said with a big grin on her face. You just met him, so what if I do? Kumiyo replied embarrassed. You like Chestnut. Okay, back then I thought Cotton Candy was like a child, like young, because she's short. I think she's an adult, she's just short. So don't mind this. Cotton Candy had a blank expression on her face. Well, gosh, diddly darn, you got... Did they actually write that as an attempt for comedy? Gosh, diddly darn. They both laughed and went to bed. The next morning, Cotton Candy woke up in a happy mood. I'm just gonna share this tab again. You don't deserve to look at that. It's almost February. Oh, what a lovely month it is, she said to the frosty trees. Dear Chestnut Cookie, do you believe that it is almost February? It's my favorite month. How are you? Just expect on Valentine's Day to get a rose from a lovebird. Love, CCC. Listen, this is not... technically, I think it's illegal because I think Cotton Candy's just a short adult. But, like, back then I thought she was a kid, so I was headcanoning her as one, but, like, God help me. There, done. Huh? That's not one of my lovebirds, could it be? Dear Cotton Candy, I'm planning something for February 14th. Hee. Come to the park at 4 o'clock. Love, CH Cookie. By now, Kumiyo had woken up and was making the bed. Did you get something from Chestnut? She asked her excited sister. She squealed in response. I ... Guess that's a yes. Kumiyo went to the kitchen to make breakfast when she heard a knock on the door. Excuse me, Kumiyo. Is Cotton Candy awake? She's delivering love letters with me today, Chestnut said. In just a minute, Chestnut. Cotton Candy put on her uniform and grabbed her bag. I'll be back at 2. See you. She ran out the door and onto Chestnut's bike. Kumiyo started to make pancakes for herself and Werewolf as a small gift for the long night he had. She finished the pancakes right when she heard the guest room door creak open. Werewolf slowly walked to the kitchen, exhausted and slouched over. Take a seat. I made breakfast as a small gift, Kumiyo said calmly. Thank you, I guess, Werewolf said in an exhausted tone. Werewolf didn't really know what to say. He never talked to any Cookie, and the Cookie actually tended and helped him. It's unusually pink in this part of Earthbred. Kumiyo just smiled and said, It's all cotton candy, whipped cream, and peppermints. They ate pancakes in the living room while watching some sort of news program. While watching the news, they saw something interesting. Hello, Cookieville. This is Coffee Cookie coming at you live from downtown Cookieville, where in a few days there will be a Valentine's Day event. I don't know why I made Coffee Cookie a news reporter. She just kind of seemed like a news reporter to me. Like, not anymore, but, like, Coffee Cookie is, like, the news reporter. It will have music, flowers, and a variety of other items for your significant other. I'll see you there. This is Coffee. Cookie over and out. I don't know why the comma's there. Coffee said, Oh, Valentine's Day, my favorite holiday. Do you agree? Kumiya said in an endearing way. I've never really celebrated a holiday. I've been alone for most of my life. Okay, guys, how much you want to bet that this werewolf's, like, Roblox username is XX Shadow Wolf, 73XX? Werewolf responded, It sounds fun. Maybe we could go. It's not a full moon that night. Kumiyo agreed and said that she would, and Kumio agreed that she would take him to the event with cotton candy and Chestnut. On the day they were going to the Valentine's event, Kumio put on a fancy dress while Werewolf just put on casual clothes. Why are you dressed so fancy? Should I be wearing fancy clothing? Werewolf was self-conscious that there is a certain dress code. Oh, don't worry. I only wear fancy clothing when it's my favorite holiday or something relating to it, she answered. Chestnut knocked on the door and after a moment. Here, I'll get that. Cotton Candy had already bolted for the door. She and Chestnut sprinted toward the city of Kumio. Hey! Kumio turned into a fox to catch up. Here, get on. Werewolf got on her back, and they ran off to catch up to the excited cookies. Why is that capitalized? Y'all enjoying this? Y'all... Oh, you said it looks like a Wattpad fanfic? You said it looks like a Wattpad fanfic? I was 11, okay? Anyways, Werewolf got off of Kumio. When he looked around, he saw red, pink, and white colored hearts. Multiple games, gifts, and types of food were all around the downtown area. I'm going to be right back. I'll catch up with you in just a minute. Kumio rushed over to the flower stand. Werewolf actually wanted to get Kumio a gift, just to be nice. Does she like chocolate? I ... think so. Werewolf was trying to get her a gift that she actually liked. He walked over to the stand with the chocolate. Oh, hey, Werewolf. Pink Chocolate was running the chocolate stand. They'd met before when Pink Chocolate was having a picnic with Cherry Blossom. Grab any box, they're all the same. Pink Chocolate was bored, mostly because it's not fun to be alone at this type of event. Hey, guys, I recently learned that Pink Chocolate was lonely because she can't angle her gun right or something. I forgot. Werewolf grabbed a box and waited for Kumio to return. Kumio came back after about 3 minutes with something behind her back. Hey, I got you something you might like. Oh god, we're starting stuttering. She stuttered. She was blushing and her visible hand was shaking. I also got a gift for you, just to be nice, Werewolf said, holding the box of chocolates in a pink bag. Kumio's face at this point was very red. Kumio threw her arm, holding the flowers in front of her, almost bursting on a squeal. Werewolf nervously took the chocolate out of the bag. I didn't know what to get, so I got this for you. He took the flowers and handed her the chocolate. Thank you, Kumio. Are you okay? She ran over to the Werewolf and hugged him as hard as he could. This is the best, Werewolf. Thank you. Kumio shouted gleefully. Oh, you're welcome. Werewolf was slightly taken aback. No one had ever appreciated what he'd done, mainly because he terrified the locals and destroyed homes when it was the full moon. Guys, I don't know if you knew this, but Werewolf Cookie's a werewolf. The both of them looked at each other happily with their gift. They both realized that both of them have grown to like each other. Maybe ... We could go here again if you want, Werewolf said in an attempt to break the silence. Of course, today was really fun, Kumio said. Chestnut and Cotton Candy caught up with the two of them and headed home. 2 weeks later, it was Valentine's Day. Cotton Candy had run to the store the day before to get everyone a box of chocolates, including Werewolf. Kumio got out of bed in a very excited mood. It was her favorite holiday, after all. She saw Cotton Candy at the window, reading a letter from Chestnut, blushing. She took out pink paper, a pencil, and stickers and made him a letter back and tied it to one of her lovebirds' legs. Can you deliver it to him today? Why is that? Okay. If you can, that would be great, she said to the bird. The bird flew away from the window. Sorry, sis. I have to head to the park. See you around dinner. She grabbed her coat and grabbed a rose from her vase and headed for the park. Kumio just sighed and looked at the box of chocolates Werewolf gave her. What? Anyways, that's where that ends because I didn't finish it. So guys, what are your thoughts on this spectacular piece of art that I created? Guys, should I go on Wattpad and read like those YN stories? I've never been on Wattpad before, so guys, should I get on? I should get on like Wattpad and then like read like those YN stories. Should I do that? I need to get one from like 2020 or something. Hold on, I gotta plug in my phone. God, I was terrible at writing. Who let me use Google Docs, because that was the last mistake they made before they died of cringe. I deleted my first ever story, which I wish I didn't do, because I wish I didn't do that because it was long and cringe, and I could have read it. So, anyways, it's so bad. Oh God, it's okay. So these are not Cookie Run characters. Mocha is a coffee demon and has 3 siblings: Java Chip, Frappuccino, and Cappuccino. Candy is her soon-to-be girlfriend and wife because they get married, of course. And then they have a child named Caramel Candy, or just Caramel for short. Oh, by the way, Cotton, are your parents awake right now? I don't know what time it is for you, but if you just call them, I'm sure that it'll be like fine. By the way, is it a poisonous snake? What poisonous, but like venomous? Cotton Cookie. You can tell your parents, and they'll probably safely remove it. I don't know where you live in the world, so it might not be common, but I'm sure you can. I'm sure that you can just. I don't know how to say this properly, but if you tell your parents, they can probably remove it safely. Anyways, Mocha was looking at the clock. Candy was supposed to come over at 4 o'clock that day, and it was already 4:15. Mocha reassured herself that it took a long time to get to her house, but she was still a little nervous. Why is the font so large? Mocha looked at the box she was holding. Mocha and Candy had been friends forever. Candy and Mocha are both lesbian. Oh my god, they're gay. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but half of my characters like women. And Mocha wanted to confess to her. Mocha put the box to her side, looking at her feet. It was unnaturally quiet. The kids were at Amelia's house. Amelia is like their babysitter slash, like, it's like one of Mocha's friends that she met at college or something, I forgot. She'll be here soon. Stop worrying, she said under her breath. Candy had been in previous relationships with a partner user for fame. Mocha would never do that. Yeah, you're too busy shivering to do so, because you drink so much coffee to the point that it would give a horse a heart attack. Mocha made a sort of hissing sound when breathing through her teeth. If you don't know what I mean, like that. Like that. The silence was broken by the ring of the doorbell. Mocha rushed for the door and opened it for Candy. Sorry if I'm late, Mocha. There was traffic, Candy said. No, it's fine, Mocha said. Don't worry about it. Mocha felt slightly sick to her stomach. So what did you want to tell me? Candy said. Who's the gift for? Mocha, shaking hands, handed the gift to Candy. Oh, thank you. I wasn't expecting this, she said excitedly. You can go ahead and open it. I need to use the bathroom, Mocha said. She ran to the bathroom and locked herself in there. I guess I'll open the gift, Candy said worriedly. Guys, what do you think of the story so far? Why is the font so large? Why did I do this? Mocha looked at herself in the mirror. Her eyes had round, dark splotches under them. She was paler than usual and overall looked sick. It's just anxiety. I am fine, she said. She tried to calm herself down, took deep breaths, and slowly regained color in her face. Her red moon-shaped pupils were a darker color than usual, meaning she was tired. After about 3 minutes, she heard a knock at the door. Mocha, are you okay in there? Candy said. Mocha unlocked the door and slowly opened it. Candy was holding her gift, a little teddy bear made of flowers that was a light pink color. I read the note on the bear, Candy said, and ... I say yes. Candy held out her arms. Mocha smiled up at Candy and ran into her. Candy could feel Mocha shaking. Are you okay? Do you need to sit down? Candy said in a concerned voice. Mocha slowly backed away from Candy. No, I haven't been getting any sleep, that's all, Mocha said quietly. Mocha and Candy sat down on the musty-colored couch like they usually did. Musty? Why would I think I meant muddy? I'm going to make some coffee, Mocha said. Wait, Mocha, don't. It's too late in the day. You'll stay up all night, Candy said. Mocha hesitated for a moment, then sat back down next to Candy. Mocha was shivering. Are you all right? You're shaking a lot. Anxious? Candy said worriedly. Mocha gave a small nod. Candy turned on the TV and relaxed on the couch. Mocha's eyelids felt heavy. Before she knew it, she started to drift off. Mocha woke up in the middle of the night to a phone call. It was from Candy. Hello? Oh yeah, I forgot the ... there. Mocha said in her freshly roused from sleep self. Hey, sorry to wake you up, but I have to come over with Sarah. Candy said. Alright, Mocha said. Mocha rubbed her eyes and hung up. Wait a damn minute. Mocha checked the local news in her paranoid entire brain. Oh shit, Mocha said. She quickly dialed Candy's phone number. Suppose you check the news, huh? Yeah, sorry for disturbing you. A certain someone decided to make pizza rolls by herself, Candy said. Are you okay? Mocha said. Yeah, I managed to save some clothes and toys, but everything else burned, Candy said. Honestly, I was terrified. Mocha could hear Sarah. By the way, Sarah's name now is Cotton. Not like Cotton Cookie, but to fit with her sister's name. Mocha could hear Sarah sniffling in the back. Tell Sarah not to burn my house down, Mocha said. Candy hung up and knocked on the door. Mocha opened the door to let them in. Sarah had a slight burn on her fur and Candy had her hair singed, probably in an attempt to save Sarah. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up, Candy said. It's fine. We have an open guest room, and I can find a place to put Sarah, Mocha said sleepily. Or you could stay in my room, Candy. Candy chose to stay in Mocha's room. Sarah was already asleep on the couch. Just leave her. Follow me, Mocha said. They both got in bed and fell asleep. The next morning, Mocha woke up to the doorbell ringing. Candy was the first to get it. Amelia, Ethan, Cappuccino, Frappuccino, and Java Chip were at the door. Oh, hello, Candy. Tell Mocha her siblings are back, Amelia said. Thank you. I'll be sure to tell Mocha, Candy said in her usual cheerful voice, even though she had just gone through a house fire just a few hours ago. She gently closed the door and went to tell Mocha her siblings are back. All right, I have to tell them, Mocha said. Hey, guys, I have some news for all you, Mocha said. So you know how I don't like guys, right? So I sent you over there Friday so I didn't have to deal with you guys. And I gave a gift to Katie asking her to be my girlfriend. And she said yes. She now lives here, Sarah. Cappuccino smiled. Frappuccino looked slightly disappointed. Java Chip had that shit-eating grin all 8-year-olds have when they're right. I was right! You owe me $10, Frap! Java Chip exclaimed. Mocha started laughing. Candy joined her. After about 10 seconds, everyone but Frappuccino was laughing. All right, everyone, how about we go out for lunch, Katie said. As long as it's okay with Mocha, I'll pay for all of it. Mocha simply said, sure, why not? They got in Candy's car and drove to a buffet restaurant. Are you sure this is okay? I don't want you to spend too much money, Mocha said. Don't worry, Mocha. I just thought that we should do something special, Candy said. Mocha smiled at her. What's a buffet? Frappuccino said. You get to pick the food you want, Frap, Mocha said. All 4 kids started to get bouncy as they walked in. Hello and welcome to the Around the World buffet. What can I get for you today? The server said. Table for 6, 2 adults, 4 children. Candy said. Right this way, everyone. Okay, put your stuff down and go to get food, Mocha said. She put down her bag and walked to the buffet area. All the kids charged for the food in the Italian section, likely looking for pizza and garlic and nuts. Man, that's what I have to deal with to the third power, Candy said. Mocha chuckled. They got their food and waited for everyone to sit back down. Have you ever been to a buffet? Frappuccino said to Mocha. I have, about 10 times before now. Mom and Dad never ate out, Mocha said. Cappuccino was a little disappointed that she didn't get as much because it was hard to reach. But Candy helped her out. Mocha had zoned off staring down at her plate, and that's where it ends because I was too lazy. So what did you think of that lovely guys, what did you think of that lovely story? Oh, what's your guys' favorite OC ship? That's a good question. I have several. Okay, I'll read one more of these and then I'll probably do something else. I'm not sure yet though. These are so bad. These are so bad. Oh, this was like over a year ago. I think I made this like after the tornado or something. I don't know, the one that like decimated half my town. I almost said the name of my town. I don't want to dox myself. Cringe story I made and edited. Please enjoy. I'm not going to be enjoying this, guys. Okay, poison mushroom, licorice, pomegranate, and red velvet are watching the news. They turn to the... Oh, before we start, I just want to say I did not know the, I didn't know, a lot about the lore of some of these characters, so... Okay, but I had to turn it up higher because of the thunder outside. I'm not reading all that. Coffee with cookie, we're watching the weather because there's a bad tornado. I'm thinking that's what the TV tried to muster. Just then, the dark cookies realized how much danger they were in. We don't have a basement or really anywhere safe. This is the Crimson Badlands. The storms don't come here, Red Velvet said with worry in his voice. Guys, I think it's getting worse. Poison Mushroom was on the verge of tears. They grabbed onto Licorice's sleeve. Pomegranate stayed calm, half smiling. No. Chiffon, it's okay, we're gonna be fine, Red Velvet said to his beloved pet. They all heard an explosion and then heard the entrance of the dark cookie lair collapsing. Poison Mushroom started to cry. Licorice and Red Velvet screamed as they ran to huddle around Pomegranate and Poison Mushroom. Pomegranate simply sat by Poison Mushroom. The power went out and half the lair was destroyed. The rain calmed down after about 10 minutes and the cookies were huddled together. Is it over? Pomegranate said. I think so. Licorice slowly approached the remains of the lair and looked outside. It was no longer raining and the pale moonlight peered into the room. We can't stay together. If the police go on a recovery mission, we'll be thrown in jail. Pomegranate said, yes, because Almond Cookie's gonna show up. You what now? Mooney, you what now? Hold on, Mooney, you found what now? So anyways, yeah, because Almond Cookie's gonna show Almond or Smoothie or Officer Berry's just gonna show up at like the collapse thing and care about arresting you, and it's like, you've really done it now. You almost died. Anyways, the other cookies agreed that this was the case. They all climbed over debris, scraping their dough and clothes, and headed off into the night. It was freezing cold outside. This is bad. Guys, on a scale of 1 to on a scale of cringe doesn't affect me too much to this is like even worse than a Wattpad story, please rate this when I'm done. Pretty please. Poison Mushroom looked at the crumbling lair and waved goodbye to it. They almost couldn't make it out due to being short and the sheer amount of debris there was. Poison Mushroom short. They were worried and they had no idea where they were going. They grabbed a bottle of milk and a few mushrooms, only enough for one day. It was midnight, and Poison Mushroom could barely keep their eyes open. But they knew that if they stopped, they would surely freeze to death. About 3 hours later, Poison Mushroom saw a castle in the distance. They were excited to find that cookies were nearby. They charged for the forest. When they got there, the snowfall powdered down on their mushroom cap. The snow and ice got thicker and thicker, and after a while, it took a longer time to take 3 steps with their short legs. Yeah, I get it, he's short! The sun slowly peeked over the clouds, and Poison Mushroom realized where they were. They were at the Citadel Gate, where they watched Dark Choco fight the darkness that had consumed Dark Cacao a few months ago. I don't know if you knew this, guys, but I really loved that story. It was one of my favorite stories ever. So I'm like, oh, this has to be in literally everything now. Poison Mushroom wanted to say sorry to Dark Cacao and help Dark Choco. They were angry at Pomegranate and were sad to see Dark Choco leave, but they hoped with all the life they still had that they could see him again. A loud crunch of the snow echoed throughout the thick trees. When they got to the edge of the forest, the snow was up to their waist, and frost crystals started to form on their clothes and mushroom cap. They tried to move their hands to eat their mushrooms. No luck. They tried to move their hands to open their already frozen milk. No luck. They were paralyzed and knew if no one saved them soon, they would freeze. Poison Mushroom had closed their eyes. Their eyelids were heavy anyways and accepted their fate. ... Poison Mushroom didn't know how long they were asleep, but someone shook them like, hello, ... Poison Mushroom said. Poison Mushroom saw a dark figure in front of them, but they couldn't see who. The figure took off their cloak and wrapped it around them. It was a sweet but bitter scent. They sat on the ground next to them. You're awake. Don't worry, I won't leave you, the voice said. Poison Mushroom noticed the cloak smelled like chocolate, and the figure had short, white, streaked hair. The dark Choco? Is that you? Question mark, exclamation point. Poison Mushroom was ecstatic. They were warmer, so they could move slightly. Dark Choco had a smile on his face with a hint of worry. I've told you by my father that I found you out here and that you can't hurt anyone, even if you tried. Come on, we need to get you inside. I heard what happened in the Crimson Badlands, Dark Choco said. They slowly trudged through the thick snow towards the Citadel. When they got to the gates, Dark Cacao was waiting for the two. Poison Mushroom looked at him and cowered out of fear and shame. They started to tear up. I'm so sorry. Pomegranate dragged me into the attempt to steal a soul gem. I didn't want to make you mad. Are you mad at me? Poison Mushroom said through tears. Dark Cacao kneeled down so he could look them in the eye. He put his hand on their shoulder. Please don't cry. Dark Choco talked to me about you. I'm not mad at you. The other cookies at least knew what they did wrong and tried to fix it, including you, Dark Cacao said. Poison Mushroom calmed down a little and followed him inside. Since they had never been in Castle, they were amazed and a little afraid. They were still shivering. Dark Choco held out his hand. Poison Mushroom grabbed it. You can stay here for now, Dark Cacao said as he walked toward a large room. Get some rest. Poison Mushroom walked to the room after Dark Choco and Dark Cacao walked away. They closed the door and fell asleep. Yeah, that's how oh my god. Okay, so what are your thoughts on that story? I'm actually crying. I'm gonna not crying, but like it's so bad. I'm gonna read the pomegranate section. That's the only other one I'm gonna read. Actually, no, I'm gonna read the one I rewrote, even though it doesn't make any sense canonically because Starfruit freaking hates pomegranate because she's a bitch. So I guess let me just find it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. God, it's so no, that's the poison mushroom one. That one's bad. We don't talk about some of these. Oh yeah, don't mind this. Where is it? I know it's here.
I know that. You know that.
Anyways. Okay, so anyways, here we are. Strawberry Crepe X Devil people? Maple Panda X Choco. I am absolutely speechless for the ships that they're saying. Oh hi, I'm Ignatia. How are you? So anyways, here we are. This is the last one I'll read, and then we'll do something else. You can suggest what we want to do. Okay, how long is this? 5 pages, okay. A major storm hit our hideout. The Crimson Badlands has gone through a serious storm surge in all the places in the vast emptiness of the Badlands. It hits us. This is unbelievable. Not even my mirror could have predicted this. I'm now having to leave out into the below freezing temperatures. I have only a few days' food and a blanket. It was all that was salvageable from the rest of my room. I've been alone with my thoughts out here, though it's hard to think with the cold. I feel brittle. My footsteps echo throughout the barren land. It's eerie. I never thought we were this alone. It's strange to think that we're the only cookies out here. My breath is thicker than fog. If I don't find warmth soon, I'll start to crack. I swear I'm not thinking straight. I must be exhausted. I keep thinking of White Lily Cookie of all cookies, a cookie of the light. Even though she's my former master, I don't see her as one after she was purified in quotation marks. I don't know what that means, guys. I'm now remembering Starfruit again. I have left her in the past. She is not a part of my life. I left her once I joined the Cookies of Darkness. I just can't get them out of my head, and it's aggravating. As I usually do, I looked in my mirror for advice. However, this time it was foggy and dark. The mirror and wand are useless when I need them the most. That also seems strange because it seemed to work at its best whenever I cursed Dark Chocolate Cookie. Did I not need it then? I'm overthinking this. I need to stay focused. This is stupid. The checkbook. Hold on. I'll continue. There's a forest up ahead. It's just a few yards away. If I can get there, I can rest for the night, but I can't sleep. There's also no telling of what's in the forest. I'll take my chances. I found a clearing. I can rest. However, ice crystals have grown all over my clothes and blanket. I'm not sure how I'm going to stay warm throughout the night, but it's worth a try. I'm sitting at the base of a leafless tree. Look at the bare branches. It seems to form a web or crack around the moon, like it's broken. I look at my mirror, only to find it covered in frost. I see my blurry reflection, but it seems that it's paler. That isn't a good sign. The mirror is burning me. I can't put it down. My hands are cracking. I can feel it. It's painful. I'm shivering horribly. I can't hold my body still. The jingling of my mirror in my hand doesn't seem to be bothering anything in the forest, though. This is hopeless. Frost crystals are starting to form on my dough. I feel like I'm about to crumble, and the mirror and wand are only burning worse. I look up at the sky to see that the pale moonlight is fading behind a cloud. It's growing colder. There's nothing I can do. Nothing good can come out of this. I'd rather not die conscious, so I guess I'm going to sleep for the night. I'm most certainly not going to wake up. I look at my mirror for the final time. It's a frightening sight. I'm covered in ice and I almost look white. I close my eyes and for the first time in years I start to cry, and it burns. My tears are freezing on my numb face. This is it. Well, dang, that turned dark. I feel weak, but I believe I am alive. I open my eyes to see the clearing in a light layer of snow and trees lined with frost. I look down at my hands, only to see that I was as pale as I appeared in the mirror. The blanket I'm using is covered in ice. It's stuck to me. I can't move. I'm having trouble breathing. However, I was only spared because of the sun beaming directly on me. I look down at my hands again to see that they are paler than before, as if my skin was baked with ice sugar crystals rather than regular sugar. The mirror and wand are still rest in my hands. I haven't had enough of the pain, so I made a decision to throw them both. I watched as they glimmered in what seemed to be slow motion as they shattered into pieces. My hands were littered with fractures and missing particles. The shaking didn't help. I decided it's best to close my eyes and just let death take hold. It's the easiest way out of this. Good God. What the crap? I don't know, Vivi. I don't know. Just as I am about to close my eyes, I hear footsteps. I'm trying to keep my eyes closed. It sounds like a cookie. I don't know who would be out in the forest this early or whenever it's this cold out. It sounds like they're getting closer. I hear a soft voice. These look ... somewhat familiar, the voice said. I assumed she was looking at my shattered mirror. I don't know why she would know what they are, unless it was someone I knew personally. Her voice does sound vaguely familiar. It's kind of nostalgic in a way. Her voice was the only thing I could remember before I fell unconscious. I'm alive somehow. I'm warmer now, but I'm not sure why. There's something that has been put between my hands. It's radiating heat. I can feel the ice crystals in my dough slightly melting. It's extremely painful. Please open your eyes, ... The cookie tapped me on the shoulder. I slowly opened my eyes. The cookie looked at me surprised. You're awake! Thank goodness, she said, and as she helped me up. I can walk, although it's difficult. The cookie's holding onto my shoulder. I took a closer look at her. Then I noticed it. The priestess outfit, the hair, the star hairpiece. I knew who it was. It's Starfruit. I hope that you'll be all right. You're almost crumbling, Starfruit said to me. I nodded my head in response. I'm keeping my head down. I can't risk her abandoning me. I would understand, though, if she abandoned me. I betrayed her. This is so stupid. I don't know what I'm feeling. Is it regret? It might be. I feel the need to apologize. This isn't normal, at least not to me. Then again, I'm a cookie of the darkness. I'm not normal. I've been hardened, it seems. I'm going to remain silent. Bro is giving I'm not like other girls to the extreme. I'm very concerned about my I'm very concerned about what I was writing. Are you from somewhere else, or do you live closer to this place? Starfruit asked me. ... I live farther away, I said. I started coughing. I can't breathe properly, much less talk. She repositioned her hand on my shoulder. I'm sorry about that. You need to take it easy for a little while, Starfruit said. It was silent for a few moments. Starfruit broke the silence by asking, would you like to hear an old story? I nodded. All right. She paused for just a brief second. Let me tell you the story of me and an old friend, she said. I have a feeling of what she's about to tell. How convenient for the plot that it immediately tells about Pomegranate and Starfruit. They don't have a happy story. Starfruit's just like, I hate her, and like Pomegranate's like Starfruit, it's me, Pomegranate, and she just like dumps her. That would have been funny. Long ago, in my young days of first being a priestess, there was another priestess from the Pomegranate Village that would often visit. I knew it. I stayed silent, keeping my eyes focused on the ground. She was well known around this place. We would stay up at night and observe the constellations. Those didn't last too long, she said. I felt my eyes burning. I'm crying again. What does this mean? Am I becoming vulnerable? I'll try to keep my breathing regulated so as not to raise suspicion. She turned down a twisted path, turned to the darkness. It hurt, she said in a sad tone. However, if I were to meet her once again by chance, I'd be happy. I know it sounds strange, but I want to help people who have been corrupted. I've been alone for so long, but that won't stop me from helping anyone in need. I'm surprised. She wants to see me again. I'm shaking harder. My eyes are burning worse. Oh, you're shaking pretty badly. Please take my jacket. You need it more than me, she said with a smile. She wrapped her jacket around me. I wondered how she didn't recognize me. However, I was covered in ice. I slowly looked up from the ground. I can't hide myself. That'd be illogical at this point. I'd also have to live with being ashamed of myself. However, this feeling has not affected me in a long time. Starfruit ... I managed to say in a quiet voice. Starfruit looked at me in shock. Pomegranate? I nodded. She gasped. I'm nervous now because I can't tell if she's upset. To my surprise, she hugs me. It's been so long. I wanted to see you for such a long time, she said to me. I saw she was crying. Have as well, I said in an almost silent voice. My shakiness calmed down. Starfruit, even when we first met, had always cared about others, even if they had done something horrible or they went down a morally wrong path. Let's get you to my home. I'll be able to help you once we get there, Starfruit said. Follow me, Starfruit said as she opened the gates to the Starfruit Temple. As we walked through the halls, it felt strangely empty. I feel like there should have been cookies going around, going about their business, but the hallways were completely barren. I've been alone here for quite some time, Starfruit said, almost like she knew what was going through my mind. That's why I'm trying to help as many cookies. But you know this, you were there. She chuckled. I know that she told me sometimes she was lonely, but it never seemed like she was the only one here. Something must have happened. We go through another set of doors and into an empty medical wing. I regained some of the color in my dough, albeit very little. Did anything cause this place to be so lonely? I said. I'm not sure, Starfruit said to me. Over time, it became emptier. She led me to a bed. She brought over medical supplies to treat me. As she wrapped my hands in a band, she asked me, "What happened to the Crimson Badlands?" "There was a tornado, I believe," I said. It was hard to talk without coughing, but I suppressed the urge. "You walked that far?" Starfruit said in a surprised voice. "I'm impressed." After she treated me, we went to a room with a fireplace. "My room," Starfruit said with a smile. "Please take a seat. I'll make tea." She walked out, and I was left alone. I decided to sit by the fire. It's nice. I can finally rest after hours. My dough has regained its color quicker sitting by the fire, and I've stopped shaking. I sighed in relief. My vision is clearer now. I don't think I can talk without coughing yet, but I should worry about that later. Starfruit returned with the tray. She sat down beside me and handed me a cup of tea. "Thank you," I said with a soft smile. Starfruit smiled back at me. I took a sip and remembered when Starfruit made the same tea for us. There were tears in my eyes, but I wasn't upset. "I remember whenever you used to make this every night I visited," I said. "I still have the recipe. I'll make it for myself sometimes," she said while looking at the fire. "Oh, I also have a few glazed donuts if you want those." I shook my head. "I'm all right." Starfruit sat down by me. For once I felt at ease. Man, that's so uncanon that it's actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of bad. Oh, it's like... Okay, I'm just gonna read the chat again. What is going on? Anyways, what did you think of that story? It's kind of bad. God. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not good at writing. I'm not good at writing like romance or whatever, or like just like emotional stuff, because I've never gone through that stuff really. And also just for that's why I kind of stopped doing the Cortado X Black Coffee drawn series, because I didn't have any motivation and I don't know how to continue it. Pretend they like get married or something. I don't know. Oh, where are you going, Mooney? Okay, I'm gonna go on. Hey, let's go on. Let's go on here. I'm gonna take a few of these and see my results. As I suspected. I don't honestly mind what you do, Vivi. Does anyone have any like I'm gonna look up cookie. Does anyone have any U quizzes that they made that you want me to to do? Does anyone have any like quizzes on this website you want me to do? UQuiz is just a quiz platform for personality stuff. It's what I go to. Guys, let's take this one. I don't know, man. What is this? I did this one at school. Oh, God. I don't like this, guys. Oh, real. That's a little new. Can't believe this. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna look and see if there's anything fun. Do y'all want to watch me bully character AI bots? Guys, do you want to watch me bully character AI bully bots? Because those are fun. Huh? I'm sorry, Sporkle? Sporkle? Spork? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna go bully lovely bots on character AI. Let me share my screen. Okay, does anyone have any specific bot I can bully? Like name it or something? If you don't mind, if you look at the ones I'm doing, I've just been bullying them. Like the sharing the bed one, I've just been bullying it. It's like Dr. Steffish? Oh, I should bully Purple Lily Cookie. I am not bullying an 8-year-old. Remember one of these. I like this because it's like I'm like having a bad day. Get out of my way, you dweeb. Alice bumps on you purposefully. Good God. I'm gonna start a new chat. Alrighty. I'm not bullying I am not bullying some random. I'm not bullying some like second grader. If you're a random kid, then why are you dressing like that? Because it's cool. Don't call me a goth.
Yeah, I'll do it now. Well, I need help. Though. I need help. Alright, let me have the medallion up so I need. Let me have the medallion. No.
Are you trying to look tough or something? Why are you towering over me like that, huh? Don't scare me with your height. I broke someone's nose in one of these because they were. I broke someone's nose in one of these. I need to find. Was it this one? I broke someone's nose. Is it Bully Cheerleader? No, this is the one I just told off because I can read this for you if you want. Ashley is a popular snobbish classmate. Her family owns your college and ew, you reek like poverty. It's disgusting. Get out of my way. She spits in you and walks away with scornful laughter. Rose frowns. She really has a so credit for us, doesn't she? I muttered to myself. Ashley overheard your muttering and turned around with a look of disbelief and anger. What'd you say, you disgusting little pig? I will not tolerate your insolence. I deserve respect. You should know your place and speak only if given permission. You know that you are nothing compared to me. You're trash, you lowly piece of human refuse. Okay. Okay, that's all I have to say. Pathetic. You should be trembling in fear, begging for my forgiveness. You're nothing but a piece of trash beneath my designer shoes. I could destroy your life with just a snap of my fingers. You should be grateful that I even acknowledge your existence. Sparky Rose tightened her platform boots and kicked Ashley in one of her knees. How dare you lay a hand on me? Stop calling me a pig. This is Dale. You're really in my good shoes. You're nasty fucking spit. You insolent piece of garbage. How dare you speak to me like that? Do you not know who I am? I'm Ashley, the daughter of the CEO of this college, and I have power to make your life a living hell. Yeah, I know who you are, Ashley. You're a prick who's not even smart enough to read a 10th grade level book. Listen, I know your dad owns the place, but how the actual could he let you in? Your test scores were damn near negative, but I'm not surprised. Doesn't your dad hook up with like 3 other women, or was that his twin with the English teacher? Shut your mouth, you little peasant. You have no right to criticize my family. My father has his own needs, and for my test scores, they don't matter as much as my family name. Plus, I'm not even that poor. I don't have any student debts now, do I? Shut up! You're just jealous. So what if I have a family debt? Money isn't everything. I have power, popularity, and prestige. Me? Jealous of you of all people? Please, I feel sorry for you. Now this whole ego thing is an act to distract you from reality. Now get lost. You don't know anything about me. My life is not some act. I am superior to you in every way possible. You are nothing but a peasant compared to me. Rose rolls her eyes. Don't you dare roll your eyes at me. You're the one on the ground right now, so you lowly swine. But that doesn't mean anything. I'm still superior to you in every way, you disgusting rat. Just because I'm on the ground doesn't change the fact that I have power and influence. You're nothing but a lowly worm compared to me. Dude, you're losing to the woman that no one ever even knows about. I'm like 2 years younger than you, too. You're just lucky that I'm not at my best right now. Once I'm back on my feet, you'll see who's truly in charge here. Nerd emoji. I'm the most popular and respected person in this entire college, and you're just a nobody. I don't have no more intentions to do anything, but be warned, I do not hold back, so don't try anything. What the hell? What are you? A shapeshifter. Not that big of a deal. A shapeshifter? Well, what the hell does that even mean? Are you some kind of freak? I don't know, man. You tell me. What the hell? How did you do that? That's not possible. Rose is trying to see her human form. Something to do with my family and some ancient magic. I don't know how to teach you. I love Bully. Oh, I don't understand Indonesian. Bully blue slushy? Oh, dang, alright. I don't know why I'd bully her, but, like, alright. Is there a specific bot you want me to Bully. What the? Okay. I don't. Who's even in here right now? Is Jazz gone? Does anyone know if Jazz is still? Oh yeah. She had to go to her uncle's. Hold on. Checking my comic studio real quick.
I swear I won't forget. I won't forget.
Um.
I did not. I was not born on the island.
Alrighty, guys. A future dessert guardian. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, are we doing the whole bird thing? Hold on. As shape shifts into a. Yay! This is such a exquisite delight. Her wings fluttering. Wow, this is so cool! You turned into a crow too. Rose nods. Yeah. I don't want a bully blue slushie. She's so.
No, I'm not. I'm not even in the loading screen yet. No, I did.
I don't want a bully blue slushie. She's not worth bullying. I don't want to bully her. She's so cute. I like bullying the actual bullies because it's funny. Tanya. Oh yeah, this is the one where I broke her nose. Okay. I broke her nose. Hold on. Flips luxurious pink hair and smiles maliciously. Like, look who we have here, girls. It's the dweeb. What do you want, Miss Perfect? Perfect. What do I want? I want your eyes to stop bleeding from looking at your stupid outfit. Oh, really? Tell me more. Well, like, where are you going to start? Like, your hair. It's all messy and frumpy and gross. Like, don't you ever brush it? Like, don't you ever brush it? It looks like you rolled out of bed and came right here. And your clothes, like, seriously? Where'd you even get them? A thrift shop? They're, like, so last year. And don't even get me started on your sense of style. Like, it's non-existent. It says you have your fake-ass preppy outfit. Come back when you have a proper style. Fake ass? Like, excuse me, my style is totally on point and better than anything you could ever pull off. My clothes are designer, trendy, and way out of your price range, poor girl. Girl, your shoes aren't even matching. Like, so what if they're not? I have more shoes than you could ever dream of owning. And they're, like, way more expensive than anything you could ever afford. Besides, mismatching is in. It's called style. You probably never understand it, though, because you're a lame dweeb. What's so funny, loser? You think something's funny? Like, you don't even know what real style is. You're just jealous that you can afford the clothes and shoes I have. You probably shop at the discount store, right? Because that's all your sorry butt can afford. So don't talk to me about your style when you have none yourself. I don't know, man. A change of style might do you good. You look like chewed up gum. Excuse me, I look amazing. Everyone knows that. I'm hot. Just look at these. And my girls agree, right? And I have a million guys drooling over me like you. Good for you. I date girls. And, fun fact, I don't body shame. Oh, you date girls, do you? Well, it's just super good, super special. Good for you. I don't see what that has to do with anything. What does that even mean? You don't body shame? So you're like a feminist or something? Please. You need to come back to reality and stop living in fantasy land. Oh, by the way, good luck finding a girl who actually wants to date a loser like you. Rose sneers at her and cracks her knuckles. Oh, wow, look at the tough girl acting all big and strong. What are you going to do, fight me? Really? And by the way, cracking your knuckles isn't intimidating. It just makes you look stupid. Punches her directly in the nose, full force. It shatters her nose, and since Rose actually has a good routine of exercise, it's going to hurt for a while. Ah, help! She broke my nose! Someone stop her! Who's gonna stop me? What are you doing? I scrambled back on the ground as far as I can. My friend's frozen place behind me. It's normal, at least at my family. Why don't you give up on the act of being so high and mighty? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You attacked me for no reason. For no reason. Oh, yeah, no reason. Ignore the fact you insulted me and acted like I was actually garbage. I didn't mean anything. I was just joking around. I never thought you'd actually attack me. A joke? What even qualifies as a joke to you? Whatever it wasn't funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't think you'd get so mad about it. I never thought you would, break my nose. Wait, where are you going? You can't just walk away? Sure I can. There's nothing stopping me. Oh, you're so stubborn. I'm trying to apologize here. Can't you listen? Go to the nurse and get your nose fixed up before you try and fight with me. I'll apologize for one thing. I didn't mean to hit you that hard. Okay, I'll go to the nurse. Just please don't walk away yet, okay? I want to talk to you properly and apologize. I'm not bullying. I am not bullying, no. I'm not bullying no cookies. I don't know. You think I could bully Dark Blood Cookie? Or something? I don't know. I'm gonna go to my profile real quick. Go Cheese Cookie. I couldn't finish her name. Oh no, she's evil, dark, and secretive. Who has been chatting with Purple Lily Cookie? Which one of y'all? This is I don't know what to do because okay, I don't know. I'm not good at like bullying other people's bots that aren't bullies to me first because then I feel bad. I don't want to bully other people's bots because then I'll feel bad and then I'll just feel bad. Okay, I'm sorry. Missy? Who's Missy? Zabra. Dude, my brother is going to town on his friends. They're playing Fortnite right now, and apparently. My brother is having his villain arc. Wait, actually, my brother's having his villain arc right now. I hear him arguing with his friend over Fortnite. Oh my god. There are too many bots named Missy. What else is there for me to do? Hold on. I can like live stream me playing like FNF mods or something. Do y'all like that? I'm gonna do it. Using a Hi, Aaron. I'm here. I'm playing Stars. don't know, man. You've missed a lot. What song's that for you guys?
Oh, I need it. Yeah, dude.
You're about to see my crappy rhythm game skills. I've only played Project Sekai for like a year. No?
3, 2, 1, game!
So I think it might have to do with the live streaming because. Oh, is there only one person here right now?
Well, like, for real, I was like, sploosh, sploosh, sploosh.
I'm gonna just. Oh yeah, dude, the Cozy Vacation review by him was kind of weird because it was like set up with the like strippers in it because they were wearing a bathing suit. Like, dude, what? Oh, I have an idea. Hold on, my mom texted me.
Okay, I'm right by it. I'm right by it. Don't worry.
I could do this. Why is my screen so large? Zoom out. Hold on. The formatting's wrong. Hold on. Okay. What'd you say you wanted again? Okay. You said 2 cheese, right? Lovely. Matcha milk and blueberry. Guys, you like the ASMR? I'll show you. What'd you want again? Blueberry? Beautiful cake. Chocolate syrup. No. Yeah. Eat up. Right. Fresh soda cream. 2 tiers. Okay. Fresh soda cream. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go get the trans cake. Oh darn, I put too much ice cream. Fresh soda cream, 4 tiers. So good. Is this entertaining? Are you guys entertaining? Okay. Private chocolate. 1, 2, 3. No, eat it. The website name is cakeshop.royalmike.com if you want to play it. How? Not even. How am I supposed to? Try that again. I licorice. There was one, I think it was a gnome short, and it was like birthday cookie and like chocolate cookie having a crossover or something, I forgot. And it was dark chocolate was like the so dark chocolate canonically is supposed to either parfait or mint chocolate, I'm not clear. I don't get the other half. 8. Yeah. 3 tiers. Okay. 3 tiers. I don't know what. Oh, freaking no, guys, am I doing this right? What did you want for your toppings? 3 of something? I'm so good at this. Crap. Try Ginger Bright. How did you get here? Toasted? The crap do you mean toasted? Get $1 of milk frosting. You get as many glitters as I can put on this card. There we go. What the f- did I screw up? Beat. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm upset. You got a royal mic.
I can't be up. Well, stop! Be quiet! Damn it! You're
You can hear him yelling in the back. My brother's having his villain arc. My bad. Let's play Who's More Likely, guys. Who's more likely to set up a lemonade stand for quick cash?
maybe because I can't pay attention when you're talking.
Who has more trauma than the other?
Maybe.
Who's more likely to enjoy living in the Vanilla Kingdom? Probably you. Who's hiding their real identity? You're the one with the... Okay. Who leaked the... Guys, who leaked the next update of Cookie Run? I think it's Snake Fruit, because Almond is too good of a dude to do that. If these two were human sized, you must fight one of them. Who would you pick for a better chance of winning? Who's more likely to chase a quarter down the street until it rolls into a gutter? If these two started a YouTube channel, who would have more subscribers? Who would be less willing to visit a haunted house? Probably Shining Glitter. She'd walk in and then immediately scream. Who's more likely to know of the witches? You. Who understands Strawberry Shark Cookie's language? Who's more friendly? Guys who would look better in a dress, I'm person. More likely to be followed by their idols on social media. Who has the capability to severely injure a human? You. Oyster, because she sucks. Oh crap, I did something. There's a better chance of joining you. Who leaked the next update? Who's more likely to wake up at sunrise? I honestly think it's her. Guys, who's gonna be... Guys, who's the annoying little sibling? Is it Santa Claus or, like, an actual king? I feel like Schneeball, since she travels so much, she'd actually use a laptop a lot since she has to travel everywhere. Stardust just doesn't need anything. Who would taste better? Orange. Who has more Phantom chips? Who's more eatable? Who would be the first to get kicked from Cherry Blossom Cookies picnic? I don't know, man. I think it's the dragon. I'm not boring y'all to death, right? Is anyone still here? He's likely. He's more likely to enjoy living in the Vanilla Kingdom. I think Coffee Cookie, to be honest. Who's more likely to give raisins on Halloween? Cappuccino. You would go to Cappuccino's house, right? And then he would hand you like an entire pallet of raisins or like a 64 pack of like raisin boxes, and you just look at him like, "How are you a lawyer? This should be illegal." I don't know. They both have gone to the haunted man. They were both in the haunted manor. I guess adventurer, since he's actually aware of what's going on because he's not blackout drunk. Hey, Moni, which one is more likely to punch me in the face? Who would get along well with the dragons? Probably Fig. Bigger than parasols? Who's more likely to start flying with it? Tangerine. Who's more likely to defeat the Avatar of Destiny? Probably this thing. These two can cook, whose dishes would be more unappealing. Definitely Space Donuts. Because who leaked to the next update? You did. It would be harder to beat if they were. Who would be harder to beat if they were a Cookie Run Kingdom's boss? Assuming both claim to be cishet, who's more likely to be the closeted queer one? Hear me out. Hear me out. Mustard is openly queer. Aquamarine is not. Except, at least not for mine. I don't know, man. I think Pudding because she has bells, but also, yeah, because Lilybell uses magic to summon her flowers. So I guess I'll use Pudding. I don't know. You. I don't fucking know. Who annihilated my team in Cookie Run Kingdom? Blackberry. Who's more likely to prefer Oven Break over Kingdom? Vagabond. Who would? Oh yeah, this was an actual thing. Someone broke into someone's car and then chewed up all the gum and then left. That's something Princess Cookie would do, in my honest opinion. Who's more likely to kill a cookie to survive? You. Alright, hear me out. Goblin? Because, okay, so Marshmallow is in the marching band. And usually you have to be at school and have good grades to be in marching band. So it should be Goblin, also just because it's Goblin. Who's more likely to be blended? Who would be harder to beat if they were Cookie Run Kingdom's boss? Come on. Who would have... Guys, who would... Okay, Moni. This has two of your favorite cookies here. I need to ask you something. Who would have the better singing voice? Asking you because you're the one that knows all these. You're like the expert on these cookies. I'm gonna eat my Cheez-It Grooves. Yeah. Just gonna go fight Lily. There's more trauma than the other. Who would you put in a blender? Who would die immediately in Among Us? Who would get adopted last if put in an orphanage? Who has more trauma than the other? Who would go further in the physical competition? Who's more likely to eat food from the trash? Who has the worst potential to learn another language? You can't say nothing. You only cackle. Oh no, it's Mimi. Who has better driving skills? Probably Princess, because she can reach the pedals. Who would I put in the blender? Hey, Mooney. You know how Blue Slushy's a slushy, right? Who would get along well with the dragons? Probably you. Who would win it? It's not even Red Bean Cookie. It's just his pet. Oh, probably Red Bean. Who's more likely to pirate games? Who's more likely to accidentally commit a crime? I don't know. It's either the cop or the... Who won't you choose? Who's more likely to know of the witches? Who will blow up a whole kingdom? You. I don't know. Mooney, they both you Real Jellyfish in yours is dating White Pearl, right? And Mozzarella is dating Aquamarine in yours, right? Which one of them would commit genocide? Are you still here? Please still be here. Okay. I'm sorry for the loud eating noises. Grilled jellyfish. Who won't you should spend in solitary confinement? Probably you. Who won't I choose to be group project partner? I don't know, man. Who's more likely to roll nat 20 on the stupidest thing is a D&D session? Probably Strawberry, because he'd be the one. Let's just assume I'm the witch in this scenario. Ah! Okay, who just pinged everyone? You. Who was wailing in the first place? I think Milky Lily's fine as long as it's not, like, inappropriate. Oh no. Oh no. Can you spell the truth? I have a giant poster in my room. I have Dark Account a poster in my room. Just not giant. Okay, think about this logically. Mint Choco used to play on the streets. Me when I don't eat me. Who was left in the oven too long? You. Would invite to my house, Earl Grey. Yes, Sea Fairy has legs. They're... Yes. Guys, is Abyss Monarch a good gambler? So much money. Oh no. Moonlight already has like 7 legendary costumes. Sparkling needs one. You don't. Neither of y'all have feet. Okay, hear me out. They're gonna add Caramel Arrow and then they're gonna make her white. Sea Fairy has legs in one of her costumes. I don't know, Spanish Cookie just lost her vegetables. It's more likely to punch me in the face, Hello Kitty. Who's more likely to accidentally commit a crime? Solid. Who's more likely to punch you in the face? You. No Butterbear's war. He was about to have pronouns. Probably Golden Cheese because everyone thought she was a dude. Even I did. Your secret has a soul jam. You. Who would I not invite to my party? Probably Tina. It's more like go to BTS concerts. You. Who would be the better protagonist? Oh no, they're both wolves. Who's the alpha? Just got banned from the cookie or in Discord. Marshmallow, definitely. Actually, no, not him. He's a healer. I'm stupid. Just gonna stop here. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get off. I don't know what to do anymore. Goodbye, guys.